Sorry, my battery keeps running out. So we went to court. The judge drew attention to our assured short-hold tenancy. We then moved on to Article 88 of the Article 8 of the Human Rights Act. There's a case pending, I think, in February, McDonald versus McDonald. We thought we might be able to adjourn our case pending the outcome of that, which basically means it's the entitlement to a home, especially for children, to have a home, their right to a home. It's a big thing. It's happening in February. It probably doesn't stand that much chance of getting through because these things never do. But it's another case trying to push the human rights thing so that so we live in a fairer society. So the judge heard. He knew about Article 8 of the Human Rights. He knew about McDonald versus McDonald pending in February. He sort of basically said, well, yeah, I know all about that, and if I waited for the outcome of that case, it would it would cause mayhem. So basically he said that he wasn't going to adjourn us because if he adjourned us, then all the other people that are in a similar position to us could quote Article 8 of the Human Rights Act and wait for the outcome of McDonald versus McDonald pending in February, I believe. So that was our defence. It was fairly quick, and you kind of think, well, basically what happened was the judge agreed with the claimant's costs, or the solicitor's costs, the claimant's costs of £7,400, and we were told to pay it, £30 a month. God knows how long that's going to take. Helen, my wife, she was so strong. She tried to be like my little cat Nina and stand up to these people. They crushed her. They knocked the wind out of her sails. She left the court in floods of tears. I was still unable to say anything. I was sat down witnessing the whole proceedings. I was sitting there thinking, why has there been no mention of the fact that I actually work in Dorchester Court, where we're being evicted from? I've worked there since 2007. My wages haven't gone up since 2008. My wages should have gone up. We tried to negotiate with Mr. Mervyn Mandel via DNG Block Management to pay me more so I could pay them more rent. I've bent over backwards. I've kept my head down. I've never wanted to jeopardise my job in Dorchester Court. But and so I had to be quiet in court, and I was reservedly quiet in court. After court had finished, their solicitor came up outside. I went up to him, I looked him in the eye, and I gave him a long speech about how wrong this whole thing is. He looked me in the eye. He was very quiet. He didn't say a thing. He let me finish what I had to say, and at the end of my wasn't a conversation because he wasn't speaking to me. At the end of it, he looked me in the eye and he said, "I'll talk to the landlord. I'll see what I can do about reducing your costs." And that was the last I heard of it. He hasn't done so.